Hi everyone, welcome to the TAL English podcast. Let me ask you something. Are you studying English at school but still feel blocked when it's time to speak? Or maybe you can speak a little, but when the moment comes to really express yourself, you freeze. You're not alone. Many learners struggle with speaking because speaking is often their biggest goal. They want to talk about their dreams, their goals, their plans, maybe even work with native speakers someday. And since English is the most widely spoken language in the world, it opens up so many opportunities. That's why I created this podcast to help you start speaking English, not just learning about it. Now, let me tell you a little secret. The key to speaking English well is not studying grammar rules and doing exercises. You've probably already done that and still no results. Why? Because language is not just knowledge. Speaking a language needs two things: ideas and language. When someone asks you a question in your native language, you usually respond without overthink. You focus on the message. But when someone asks you the same question in English, you stop and think, is this the right word? Did I use the correct grammar? Wait, is that a noun or an adverb? So instead of sharing your ideas, you get stuck worrying about the grammar. If you want to speak fluently, you need to make English feel as natural as your first language. And how do we do that? We immerse ourselves in the language. That means listening and reading a lot. Yes, even if your goal is to speak, you have to start with listening and reading. Why? Because when you listen, your brain absorbs vocabulary, pronunciation, rhythm, all the patterns of the language. Same with reading, it helps you build vocabulary and understand sentence structure. Now, maybe you're thinking, I don't have time to read. That's okay. You can focus more on listening. Podcasts, videos, audiobooks, and use subtitles when needed. When needed to help you read as you listen. But here is something really important. Choose content you enjoy. If you love travel, listen to travel podcasts or videos. If you're into books, listen to content about books. That way, learning becomes fun, and when it's fun, it's easier to stay consistent. Don't worry if you don't understand everything right away. Start with content that's at your level. Maybe you understand 70, 60, 70 at first. That's perfect. Over time, your brain will start to fill in the gaps. You'll naturally learn new words and grammar from context. And I'll talk you more about how to build vocabulary in another episode. Now, let's talk about the most powerful method to improve your speaking: shadowing and imitation. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it at the same time as the speaker imitates. Imitation means listening, pausing, and then repeating exactly what you heard. Same words, same rhythm, same emotion. This helps your mouth, your brain, and your ears work together. You're not just learning words, you're learning how to sound natural, like a native speaker. Pick one short video or podcast episode, something easy and interesting, and practice shadowing or imitation with it for a few minutes every day. Don't worry about making mistakes, that's part of the process. If you stay consistent, you will improve. So, listen a lot. Read if you can, use content you enjoy, practice shadowing and imitation. Don't worry about being perfect and stay consistent. And one last tip: create a sample system for yourself. Maybe you listen to the same 10 minutes video every day for a week and practice shadowing it. Keep it simple and keep going. Thanks for being here with me today. I hope these tips help you take the next step in your English journey.